What's up YouTube, it's me Chris and I've got another great video for you. As you can see, we've got another set of Astros. Some of you who have been watching me for a while know that I've been using the A50s since about 2013 when they first dropped. And while I like them, I had opportunity to listen to some of these and I really liked the sound signature and some of the features that they had to offer. So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger since they were on sale during this holiday season. Without further ado, let's get into the box. Let me tell you my initial thoughts and we will do a bit of a head-to-head comparison. Just taking a look at these are the official headsets for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. These will work with your PS3, PS4, PC. And the major difference here with the TR version versus the standard edition is how customizable they are. They do make, Astro makes mod kits for these that you can change out a lot of the features to really make it however you want it to feel. You can make it more noise canceling, you can add a more noise isolating mic, and they're really built around that tournament environment. Now in my case, I'm not going to be at any tournaments unless they have like a seniors MLG circuit running, in which case I'll apply for that possibly. On the art on the box is pretty straightforward. You have the A that you're used to seeing with Astro. On top it does say tournament ready. On the other side you have a image of what the actual headphone looks like. And on the back it shows you all the cool stuff here. You have the headphones broken down. You can daisy chain the transmitters or the mix amp, excuse me, and you also have an image of the mod kits right here, which is really cool, that you can go in and mod these up to kind of make them your own. And it shows you all the different positions of different things you can do with the mix amp. I've already cut the tape on these, so to not prolong this, let's go ahead and open this box, and it should be pretty straightforward. Open it from the front because that makes the most sense. And I just love how Astro does their artwork and stuff. It's just money. They do a great job with presentation. And the other thing that I will tell you about Astro is that their products really last. I mean, I've had my A50 since 2013. I pre-ordered them before they were available, the first edition, and they still work like brand new. I'm actually going to be probably looking for a new home for those if these are in fact everything I think they are. And I'm excited for my new owner, who's a friend of mine, but also I'm excited about what the future for Astro is, especially as they continue to push the boundaries of their technology and as they keep, doing incremental changes. It's one of those things, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And you don't always have to have the most features to be successful and to have a really quality product. And I think that's the case with Astros in a lot of ways. Let's pull everything out, then we'll get to the actual pair of headphones and the mix amp last. In this little pocket here, you have a don't return to store notice, yada, yada, yada. You've got your microphone, which is front and center. And you've got all of your cables. You've got a really nice digital optical cable here. And you've got some other stuff in here that you definitely will need. Let's see, you've got your actual, this is the plug that goes to your mix amp from your headphones. And what's different is on the older versions, there was a slider where you muted the microphone. These have an actual push button, which, let's see if I can get that up there, which you push it on, off to mute your headphones. And from what I've seen in other videos, and one of the other cool features is that now once you mute it, all the buttons on your actual mix amp turn red versus not. So you'll know for sure if you're not communicating with your team. That is not a huge deal for me one way or another. I actually prefer and wish they would have built something into the actual headset like they do have on the A50s. I do like that implementation for muting the microphone where you just flip the mic up and it's muted, flip it down, it's not muted. But, not a big deal one way or another. Here is your, I guess this is some sort of daisy chaining cable here that I can use to link up a couple of these guys. Because it's got these insignias on it. Let's see if I can show that. And then it's also on the mix amp. And then here is a super long USB cord. And I think that's pretty much all the cables that came in the box. So we'll put those to the side for right now. Let's go and take a look at the actual mix amp itself. And there was some paperwork in here. I guess this is an installation guide that I probably won't use right off the bat unless I run into any issues, and then a warranty card. Go ahead and take this plastic off, lay that in the box. And yeah, this thing looks pretty freaking awesome. You can control the volume here. Really nice, really quality looking components. And on this end, you've got where your optical cable goes. You can have a streaming port, USB port for charging, I believe, or for power, excuse me, not charging. Up front, they've swapped that up, which is really nice. This is where, let's see if I can get focused. You put your headphones in, and you can do that daisy chaining thing. There's also an auxiliary for like an iPod or something, which is really nice. So yeah, you can go, I guess this is an in and an out. But yeah, it's really cool. Really nice feeling. And it's also slanted. I don't know if you can pick that up in this video, but it's angled down towards the gamer. So whereas I think they were more flat in the past, it's more angled now. So you can get a better look at it as the gamer, as it's looking and facing you, which is really nice. The actual head set itself feels very similar to the A50s and the A40s that I remember. Go ahead and pull this off. I like these little kind of carbon fibery, not really carbon fiber, tags that are here. Up top, you've got Astro, really nice and clean. You do have a measurement system now so that you can adjust this to the height of your head. I'm probably not going to use that, but whatever. And overall, these look really, really nice. You can do a mic on either side. Just pop that off, it's magnetic. You can put a mic here. You've also got an opportunity to put a mic on this side as well, so it's completely up to you. Very nicely integrated stuff. The new addition here is that all this stuff comes off. This top head piece will pop off. Not gonna pop it off now because I don't have a mod kit handy, but these ear cups do come off rather easily. They just pop right off, and they are ear specific. So you can pop everything off and change not only the inside, but the outside. And you get full play. You get back and forth play, and you get the swivel, which is really nice. Yeah, snaps in with authority, which is amazing. And good solid magnets, which is really cool. And we'll put the microphone itself in this side. And you have to just press that guy in there, like so. And we've pretty much got us a working headset for the most part. So before I do anything else, let's go ahead and take a look at this headset looking comparatively to the A50. All right guys, so just want to go over a few differences real quick, not to prolong this video. Here is the wireless transmit unit for the A50s, which is a mix amp, and it's actually a mix amp. I just call it a wireless transmitter, but this is what you got if you'd had the A50s originally. And I think nothing's really changed with the Gen 2, except the branding's a little different on up top. And here is kind of what you get with the standard mix amp, which comes with the A40s, the TR and the others, the TR being a little bit different. Here's the actual headphones themselves, and this headset again has everything built into it here. So you've got a voice, and you have a game, and you just push it one way or another. And you also have a selector switch on the back that gives you 3 presets, and you have a power button. There is no way to measure, but for the most part, they look pretty much the same. And up here, it says Astro, and it's kind of embroidered in. And these things are a little dusty. I apologize. I just throw them on and game with them. What I was telling you guys earlier is what I like also is how this mic just booms forward, and then you're talking, and when you bring it up, it locks into place, and you know you're not talking anymore on it, which is nice. And the ear cups on here are really nice and have served me very well over the past couple years. I would definitely though wish I could swap these out user serviceable, just like you can on the other. So hopefully maybe in Gen 3 that's something that they will consider. But these are still really great headphones. And when you look at them side by side comparison, They're about the same size. Pull this up so it can be a fair comparison. It's roughly the same size headset. I mean, the major difference and advantage is that one is wireless, one is wired. So there may be a possibility to get some interference in there. Maybe not, it just really depends if you're using a wireless solution. And definitely when the battery dies on these, all you have to do is just right here in the bottom, you just plug in your USB and you can charge and play at the same time. There's also a volume up and down scroll wheel. And for you Xbox guys, there's a plug-in right there as well. Real quick, here is my gaming setup right now as it sits. I have my 23-inch monitor. I've got a couple of controllers here, a couple games that I play. I do have a speaker system. I have my custom computer that I built over in the corner there. I've got the PlayStation, and I just put the Astros there, and I'll give you guys a closer look right now. You've got my Black Ops controller. You've got a couple games there. This is my tool little thing I got all kinds of stuff in there, screwdrivers, screws, you name it. A couple speakers there. Got the A40s up there on top of the PlayStation right now. They'll probably rest on top of this monitor here where I've got a couple different cameras set up. And as you can see, what's really cool is that there's that mix amp I was telling you guys about, and if I push this detonation button, it'll turn everything red. Push the button, not red. Push the button, red. That means it's muted, not muted. Really cool. Also, again, here's my computer I was telling you guys about. That's in the corner here that I use for editing and surfing when I'm sitting here. There's a little subwoofer under there and my wife's boots. So here's the setup. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. It's pretty straightforward and clean. I've run the optical cable back and I've run the USB around and back up into the front here. I don't know who in the hell designed this PlayStation, but one of the things they completely goofed on was putting USB ports in the back. Like this video, if you agree with that, they did not put any USB ports in the back of the PlayStation, and everything has to run through the two in the front, and I just think that's kind of bogus. Come on guys, you gotta do better than that. Otherwise, up front, I do have a small iPod that I've had forever that's running in, that I've got some music on that I'll be mixing, and the actual headset wire itself. That's pretty much it, you guys. Just wanted to kind of show you guys what this looks like and how it's going to be set up, and this is how I'm pretty much going to run it. They did give a lot of length with these two cables, so if you're sitting far away from your TV, for instance, you still could use this with no issues. So yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys something. And then my old setup, my A50s rested right here with the stand. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.